sideways. So much better this way. Alright. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, I started this channel about, I don't even know how long ago now, 3, 4 years ago. And I thought I had to be an expert to give advice. So I've been speaking real estate because I've sold 2,000 homes. But at the end of the day, what I'm realizing is I'm going to start getting on here daily and just talking a real, true life. And right now, my the number one person I try to reach are the young men out there, but hopefully I can help everybody. But at the end of the day, I'm a man. And I became a man that I needed in my life, and I'm giving that man to my boys. And I got 2 boys, 18 years old, so we're going to talk about that this morning. And this isn't meant to upset or hurt your feelings. I got to tell you guys that. But if you're 17 to 20 years old and you're thinking about, let me give you my blueprint when I was young, because of the way I was raised, was I just narrowed it. Apparently, I am really good at picking out, narrowing things out, being efficient. So coming up with strategies really quick and easy. As far as my brain is always focused on the important things and not the dates of Christmas and things like that. And people thought I was dumb because I never paid attention to that. I never knew when dates were. I still don't know when a lot of the dates are for Thanksgiving and all these things, 4th of July. Just kidding. But my point is, my brain is very efficient. So, pattern recognition. That's the word I was looking for. So, pattern recognition. So, as a young man, I thought, make money, get a family, and I'll be happy. And that's all I focused on, making money. I was playing sports till I turned 15, got a job, and then I had 3, 4 jobs. And then I found real estate at 19 years old after signing up for the Marines. Ended up not going. But my point is, I went all in on self-development and making money. And my whole life, I just remember everybody around me telling me, that's all about money, Marshall. Why do you work so hard? Marshall, then, Marshall. And it's because I made everybody else uncomfortable. And it is lonely on top. I'll be honest. It is. And eventually, you will find your people. But eagles don't fly in flocks. Pigeons and crows do. Right? So, society is amazing. But once you start thinking on your own and realizing that what life's really about, it's about growth. It's about progress. So, society is going to teach you, get a job, save money, retire, get a family, get married. These are things we're brainwashed with. And you think that's going to bring you happiness, but it won't. What will bring you joy is perspective. And what will bring you happiness is fleeting things. We'll talk about that next. But happiness. Should men be happy? Happiness, joy, I think, is what we're after. Women and children want to be happy. But for men, we're not born with any value. Women instantly have value. Here's an interesting fact. And I'm just kind of ranting today, but interesting fact is that the ugliest female will be hit on 10 times more than the hottest man. Isn't that crazy? Heck? So is that men aren't instantly given value. We have to provide. We have to bring money. So money is everything to men. Money should be everything to men. Money should be everything. Now, it's going to sound a little controversy compared to what society teaches. Money is not everything. Oh, it is. Money is everything to men. It is. It's everything. Everything. Now, you shouldn't love money, but money buys you everything. It buys you. Now, you're going to probably crazy when I say this, but money will buy you friends. It buys you relationships. It buys you joy, happiness. It buys you time. Would my kids be as happy if I didn't give them anything they wanted regarding food? I buy them whatever food, whenever they want, like food. Food is the one. Well, we fast typically, but once we start eating, we eat. Now, that's because the way I grew up, I felt guilty for wanting to eat. I felt guilty because there was a scarcity mindset and frame and everything. Just so I never wanted my kids to. So that even though I lost my first million and then another million, my kids have never known what it's been like to go without food, and to not even to go without food, to feel unworthy of love because you couldn't give a kid food, right? So the point is, as a young man, become the best you, protect you, focus on making money. Don't love money, love yourself and grow yourself. Now, I remember the first time that I lost $1 million. I thought my whole life was ruined. Instantly, I wanted to die. I just felt all these horrible feelings for a moment. And then, once I really logically thought about my perspective, and I said, I made this $1 million in 3 years. It was my whole life leading up to that made me the person in order to obtain that $1 million. So it was 3 years. That's it. And now I've gone through more that I'm even stronger and better. So I can make $1 million in 1 year. So it's all about choosing your perspective. Okay. It's about who you become on the journey. Okay. So I got an 8 and a 10-year-old children, boys. It's my dream. So I'm living my dream. I'm having fun with these guys when I have them. Time to go home to mom. I'm wiped out. And we're living up every moment, and that's the best you can do. You don't know what life's going to hand you. I gave my heart, my soul, my energy to being the best father, husband, waking up at 4 a.m., selling 70 homes in 7 months. The month before I got kicked out of my house. I was a millionaire, I got kicked out of my house. Well, my number one focus was my children. They were taken from me for 8 months, so I just focus on that. And what I learned from those little experiences, I'm hyper-focused on one or two things. And that's the way it should be, and that's why I was successful. And most people want to feel good all the time and, make everybody happy and be everybody's friend. At the end of the day, none of that lasts. None of that will last, I promise. So you should focus on you. Make as much money as possible. Find a couple good friends, partners, loyal friends, and if your friend won't lend you money, they're not your friend. Because if you can't lend somebody money, it's just a little thought. If you can't lend somebody money because you don't want to ruin your friendship, you have no friendship. Because if they don't pay you back, they're not your friend. So that's a way to test your friendship. What are your thoughts on that? What's up, everybody? Thank you guys for who's bro, what up? Hey, so I'm going to start streaming every day, and I usually talk real estate, but I'm just going to talk life. And mainly right now, it's on a mission of creating the two best men I can create. I started them off doing push-ups and playing chess at 3 years old. Couldn't hit my children, which the Bible even says, spare the rod, spoil the child. So I had to start giving them push-ups. And now they're little G's. They just won the championships. They're the best players. Well, the oldest one was the best player on the team. The youngest one was 2 years younger than everybody, but he was still starting. My point is, it's not about pushing them into something that you weren't. It's about mentoring them to the best of their ability and finding their strengths, focusing on those, and teaching them all the things that took you 30 years to learn while they have the best ability to grow, which is the age of 0 to 8. Do scuba for an edit. Do scuba? Okay, cool. Well, thank you. I don't really edit anything. That's probably my problem. Once I start editing things, this page is gonna go viral, guys. So subscribe, please. I talk real estate, investing, and developing, and I can teach people how to make money without any, or buy homes without any money at all. It's called subject to financing, creative financing. I bought 3-plex and a 4-plex without any money at all. So real estate is the way to go, guys. But I can teach you so much more, and I've learned. I'm 42 years old now. If you can believe that. I do soccer. I love it. Soccer. My boys play soccer too. I love actually soccer is probably my favorite sport because it keeps me focused. As the whole ADHD thing, high energy, hyper aware, superpowers. I used to hate how to put labels on it, but now I love it, and because it really is a superpower. Son, I was gonna make a what? Transition? Son, I was gonna make a transition. What do you mean? What do you, a transition of what? Hey, it's my birthday. Happy birthday, Austin. Are they in club? They're playing right now. They're playing in Cal Ripken, and but they've been playing sports, and they love sports, and they love the competitiveness, which I love that they love because my whole life I was told you're too competitive, you got to learn how to lose, and what I learned is if you don't mind losing, you're a loser. So all I want to do is win. I win or learn. Cool. Pro Bro LD, I'm 8. Awesome, dude. My kids are Maverick Hawk. They'll be on here tomorrow morning on the way to school if you want to jump on. They're pretty awesome, man. Their mom is pretty amazing most of the time, and she's extreme and beautiful crazy, we'll call her. But, yeah, they have a great mix of both of those. They got the discipline from me, and they learn more of the fun social butterfly stuff from her. So I'm a little more direct to the point, but it's pretty amazing. But yeah, I will tell you as an 8-year-old, I want to tell you right now, no matter what you're going through, it's going to make you better. So focus on, do 10 push-ups every day. Do little things to get better. That's what I work with my kids on. And they love it. They hated it at first, but now they got muscles. They're 10 and 8. And they can do one-handed push-ups. They can do push-up, clapping push-ups where you jump up. We just did that the other day and tried that out. It's pretty awesome. But, yeah, so if you guys ever have any questions or anything, let me know, guys. I will take pride in the fact that I'm extremely disciplined. Even my kid's mom told me that. That's one thing that she gave me credit for, being disciplined. I wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning to get my workout done before my kids woke up, so I can spend 2 hours with them and 2 hours at nighttime and make $500,000 a year and just do the best, be the best. I wanted to be the best, and I did. Did it all. And then she couldn't handle it, kicked me out, took my boys from me, so I couldn't give her what she wanted, but I should have. Lesson learned. I should have just wrote the checks out, but like, thank you. My pride cometh before that I fall. That's awesome. What kind of sports you play? Pro, bro, LD? Pro, you going pro, man? My boys are going pro too. I'm gonna check out your channel. What's your channel about? I'm gonna check it out. So guys, I just pulled up to the gym, which I do 7 days a week. I work out. Not always a gym, but I work out every single day. Got to stay active. Got to stay active every day. They say 5, 6 days. No, you got to listen to your body. Here's some, after over 25 years of working out, what I'm going to tell you is this. Do the same stuff for 2 to 3 weeks, same muscle group every day, and then switch it. Be consistent and switch. Be consistent and switch. I don't count reps. If I'm not feeling like going to the gym, then I'll do a quick jog because I'm listening to my body. It's actually stupid to go to the gym when you're exhausted because then you'll get sick. Believe me, I did it for decades of my life. Listen to your body. Sleep 7 to 8 hours a day. When you're younger, maybe 9 or 10. But I'm just trying. My whole channel, guys, is just to provide value and to level up my life, your life, learn from my lessons. Made $1 million by the age of 38. I could have did it by 27. I was financially free by 24. I had 90 grand saved from the bank with no debt. So it ended up taking off 3 years ago and entrepreneurial. But I should have done things differently. So if you guys want to coach, mentor, ask questions, you can do it all here for free, and I will actually tell you how to get somewhere. And discipline is the number one thing. I'll leave you guys with this before I get off. Every 30 days, add a new discipline. Eat an apple for 30 days. Wake up 30 minutes earlier for 30 days. Do things like that. Cut out all the bad shit. No drinking, no drugs, no all that shit. You get high on your own supply every single day. My haters say I do cocaine every morning. I've heard it from multiple people. He does cocaine every morning because I'm high on life. I'm energized because I don't put too much bad stuff in my body, and I'm constantly energized. And I'm in flow state when I'm doing the things I want to do. There's two different scenarios that people will talk about, and I'll try to leave with this. Did I cuss? Oh man, did I cut? All right, no more. I'm working on that. I drop f bombs when I'm passionate, but that's it. Never out of anger. But did I cut? I apologize, pro bro. No more cussing for you. But yeah, the debate on should you follow your passion or should you do what makes you money. Now, it depends on what your passion is, and it depends on if it'll pay you. But you can have both. You get passionate becoming really good at something. So I sold real estate for 18 plus years, and I sold 50 to 70 homes a year. So I didn't love selling real estate. I loved helping people and changing lives. So I found the passion in serving people and getting paid, $10,000 a deal. So I got really good at something and getting somebody to the finish line, then I would get paid. And that's the part that I love, and I can do that to the day that I die. I'll never ever retire. Everything else I can delegate. So find a way to get paid on your passion if you can. And if you can't, find passion in something that pays you really well. So if you play sport, go all in for sports. My kids are going to go all in for sports. The oldest one wants to play professional athlete. The other one never says that. So cool. He'll probably do something. He's more creative and full of energy. We'll see what happens. But at the end of the day, you need to follow. You'll do what you're passionate at longer. So even if you're broke, you'll still. I was selling homes when I stopped getting paid for 3 years. Purposely, I was still selling homes. So follow your passion and find a way for it to pay you. But if you can't, find something that'll pay you really well that you can find passion in. That's my advice. I love it, pro bro. Go. Hey, there's what I would do. I'm just going to give you some advice if you want. And this is what I tell my kids. Every day you gotta do physical things every day. You gotta improve every day. They do 50 push-ups every morning. If they want a Gatorade or something that's not good for them, they do 50 push-ups. They negotiate. They learn to negotiate for me. I never tell them no. I never tell them no. But if I find a way for it to benefit both of us. So start making money, pro bro. I'm gonna tell you that. Start watching YouTube, all the soccer stuff. You have to make money. I'm gonna tell you, you need both. You need both. So start thinking business, because even most pro athletes end up being broke within 5 years of being retired because they don't know how to manage money and everything else. So millionaires that win the lottery, 80% of them go broke within 5 years. So start thinking of yourself as a CEO of your life, chief executive officer, and run your life as a business. Everybody else around you is going to hate on you for being so disciplined, but be okay with it. It's my biggest advice. Let the ego die trying to fit in, and who cares? Find somebody if you can that likes what you like, and just vote. My oldest kid's got like one friend that he really likes because he's super focused and really good at sports and loves them, so that's his friend. So it's okay to have one friend or none friends. Just be the best you is. Advice I'm giving you. I have a pull-up bar in my bathroom. Wow. Oh, that's very cool, man. I actually got one for my kids. I'm going to hang it in the room right now. That's awesome. How many pull-ups can you do? Hey, well, if you connect tomorrow morning, I'll get my kids chatting with you. See how many pull-ups. Yeah, I started getting them on pull-ups and dips, too. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Push-ups, when you're 8, push-ups, pull-ups and dips, if you could do 1 or 2, or just hang for a little bit, don't overdo it. If you're high intensity like me, biggest advice is be patient, be patient, be patient, be patient, because the over pushing things, your mind will over push your body and you will get injuries. So that's awesome. 4 pull-ups. I'm gonna see how many of my kids could do now. We'll have a competition, brother. That's awesome. Hey, enjoy your day, guys. I'm gonna jump on tomorrow about the same time. I'm gonna start doing this when I drive my kids to school, and we'll have a live stream. Again, my channel's a little all over the place because I feel like people don't really like listening about buying and selling homes, but if we can try to build some rapport and just get a group on here and talk about life and help each other out, that's what it's all about. Where are you from, pro bro? I'd love to know. Who's your favorite team, too? I have to ask my kids. Their favorite player. I forget his name right now, but I know it. They just got jerseys. All right, America. What state? Ronaldo. Okay. Is that there? Ronaldo? Yeah, Ronaldo. Or is it the other one? What's the other one? Ronaldo. Pro Bro. Hey, Pro Bro, what made you get on this channel, by the way? I'm just curious. How did it just pop up for you or what? But I love it, man. I love it. Go watch a couple of my videos with my kids, and if you want, and then we'll try to get you on here. Maybe we could just start connecting with you. Connect with them too. Trying to put them around high level young kids, you know. San Diego. Okay, cool. Is that Sandine? Is that San Diego? That's where we want to go, man. We're actually going to be at the beach next weekend. Yeah, we love San Diego, man. It's just a little bit of a drive. Somebody popped up, so I started. Awesome. Cool, man. It's very cool, brother. Was there anything I could help you out with today before I jump off, man? I appreciate your time, little bro. Any questions you have before I jump off? Let's try to jump on tomorrow with my boys. They get summer break on coming up. My youngest 8-year-old Hawk, he said, he's normally back there. He goes, 7 more days today. So that's cool, man. Maybe I'll have you guys connect on here. Have you guys connect. They just got a VR. We got to get it all set up. Bought it from a friend that I'm not big on the video game thing, but my oldest likes them. So tomorrow I'm dropping them off at school. We'll be in the car by 7:45. I'll be on 7:45 to 8 tomorrow. Will be my goal. We'll see you tomorrow, brother. I'll look forward to it, man. Peace, Pro Bro. God bless.